Well, it's dark again. Oh. Come on, buddy. So, still got lots to do, so it's not really a big deal. I could start doing the body work. This looks like it's all ready to sand, so that's cool. So I'll be able to do that, get some body work done on this side. Maybe I'll weld up the holes. So I'm going to do that on both doors. And we'll see if we get past that tonight. If anything, I'd like to start patching these fenders. But for now, I got to feed you, right? I think for tonight I'm just focusing on trying to get the box finished, at least close to primer. I have a little, actually this is not terrible. I was going to put a coat on, just a really light coat to sand off because I'm just hit it with 36 grit right now. So I'll probably do that. In my little in-between time I'll probably zap up some of the holes there. But yeah, it needs a lot. I don't really sand a lot of this off because this is just my filler. Slash, I don't know, you don't need to sand it off. I'm just roughing it up so my Bondo has something to stick to. My goal is just to pretty much, this whole fender's pretty rough, which I'm not too worried about. Just a few spots of it is a little excessive, so it's probably going to be the whole lip I'm going to redo. There is some dents over here which I'm not too worried about, but I'm still pretty much going to mud almost the whole fender. Not really, like some of this shiny bit inside I'm going to leave, but this back part, the whole thing will, because I got to blend that in, and then this up over to this lip. So I'm going to be pretty close to mudding the whole fender, but not quite. Same with the box. This is not really straight either, but I don't know. I'm not trying to make it perfectly straight, so I just don't want it to look all messed up like it did. And semi looks a little better. Anyways, I'm gonna go mix some mud and yeah, just lather this sucker. So we got all the body work. It's roughed out. I still gotta do some finishing. You can see in there. Here. This is pretty, it's rough, but it's, I guess you can say it's good enough. I'm not going anywhere near perfect for this. I didn't want to put an insane amount of time into it. I just gotta finish all the little bits. Hit her with some 80. Quickly with 80, some 120, some primer. Shoot some paint on it. So I don't think I really need any more mud. Maybe if I do, it's on some small little spots. We did that lip. All I did is I just cut a little a little putty knife that kind of rounded the edge just to make that nice. So there's that. I know it looked like excessive amounts of mud, and there was a lot of mud thrown on there, but there's also tons of it on the ground here. So I don't like to do it. Like, this is just 2 coats. Is it 2? Yeah, I think, well, 2 technical full coats, I guess, if you want to say that. And it's not perfect, but nothing on this truck's going to be. So the paint's nice. It kind of hides it, and I don't care if it's a little wavy. I just didn't really want all the welds and stuff all exposed. It just, when it's one color, it'll just look right, I think. So I'm going to start working on the front fender. I got to fix that crack on this. I guess I'll grind this out, fix the crack, pull this dent. I'm going to ram that rod that I keep talking about in there, buzz it in, and then yeah, do a little bit of body work. That thing will be done. So then some of this is like ready for paint. I'll be able to spurts a bit of paint in a little bit soon. I keep getting back late, so I'm not able to do anything on this side. So unfortunately, folks that hate the blue door, it's still here. Hopefully I can get to do some blasting this weekend. That is the plan. I'm going to do that. Possibly strip that fender, I'm not sure. I might just sand it with some really heavy grit, and it might do what I need, and I don't have to strip the whole darn thing. This one, though, needs to get a good blasting. I could probably grind down the welds, though. Anyways, let's get the fix in that front fender. So we got the holes filled. I still got to do a little bit, get out my stud puller and pull these out a little bit more. I got to do some more grinding just on this edge here, down the bottom. I'll have to just do the small hand grinder for that. Up in the front here, it's pretty good. It's a slight wow, but that's okay. This dent came out really nice. All I did is I put a dolly behind here. I used this particular dolly because it was pretty close to the same shape. So I pretty much just pressed it inside against the seam. There's a crease or whatever because it was pushed in here, and just hammered on the crease and it actually just popped right out. So that was cool. So it's not perfect. The guy could keep working at it, but it's good enough. And then I welded up the seam underneath because there was a split. So that's welded. I put in that solid rod, and then I put tons of heat on here, actually burnt through onto the rod. Same thing down here. But then I spotted the rod in on the back there, just so there's some rigidity to the panel. The rod's about yay big in there, or whatever. It's about something about that big, and it's packed into the lip, so should add some strength to that. But then, yeah, I guess I'm pretty much ready to start doing some mud. Like I say, I just got to pull that one dent a little bit, and I'm going to pull that handle off and do some more. Just some light grinding in there, get rid of that, and then start, though this part I got to schmooze with some glass, because I'll do the body work around the outside of the door there. And yeah, I guess I schmooze a wee bit of glass on here, and then we do Bondo. Well, I shot a little bit of paint on here just to see how it would look. Pretty happy with it. Pretty much all of this is about ready. Not perfect, but it's good. Same with the front. Fender. This one, I want to get the side all, well, not the whole side, but this, the door, and the front fender, get some primer on it. And there's a few little bare spots. I still have to deal with the upper part of the door, but for now I just want to get some primer on stuff. Just so if I take it outside tomorrow, she doesn't get all... My plan is tomorrow to do some more sandblasting on it. So, but I wouldn't mind getting some primer on all this stuff. So I gotta keep sanding here. Do a little schmoozing down here yet. A little more sand and fill. Well, just sanding. Everything else isn't too bad. At least I don't think it is. We'll see. Well, she's definitely green. Well, getting green. Starting to get one color. Kind of plugging away with my plan to just paint it all in chunks, so eventually she'll get to be one color. At least this is all sealed up and stuff now. Well, sealed up, primed, got some paint on it. I had to work around the door. I'm thinking I gotta paint my mirrors first, I think, and then, so I don't want to pull them off. Some of it's pretty rough, but that's the nice part. The way I'm doing it, I can just touch them up as I feel. I can come back and refix it up as needed. If things bother me too much, then I'll just do some more body work or clean it up and just rattle can it back in again. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty happy so far. Well, I guess tomorrow I'm gonna go pull her out. I gotta do some sandblasting on the other side. Do some more work here. There's a couple spots I'm not happy with the way they came out, so I'm gonna sand them some more, fix them up a little bit, and shoot some more paint on it. Try to maybe get this section up done with some paint on her, but so at least maybe the one side of the truck, like this hood and stuff, then at least the one side of the truck is painted for the most part. I got to figure out with the running boards. I do want to blast these and then, I don't know, prime it. I don't know if I want to do an undercoating on it. They're probably fine the way they are. But anyways, as always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Later.